What's up, guys? There we are. How you doing? So, it's been a minute, and we're in a weird spot. We're in a weird spot. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Canetti said to his viewers like a week ago, he was like, "Hey, come check out Nickfil stream. He does comic book coloring. It's cool." But we're like mid digital painting, which is like not my wheelhouse, and like I started getting like kind of a complex about like, oh god, because like 20 people, 25 people followed, something like that, and that's kind of a lot for me. And I was kind of like, oh god, they're gonna like roll in after following and be like, who is this guy? Why is he doing a bad digital painting? Like, what am I doing here? Like, I'm a unfollow. So it gave me a little bit of a complex. So that happened last week. Then, like immediately after that happened, I got two books. One of them was kind of out of left field. I knew it was going to happen, but I didn't know when it was going to happen. And they both have the same deadline. So I was mid book that was taking too long with two other books on the line. And then it was like, oh my God, we need all hands on deck. I started having like a little existential crisis. Meanwhile, my dog started vomiting regularly. So I was dealing with that. So it just, guys, it became a lot. And I skipped a couple streams. I'm sorry. But we're here now. We're here now. And we're going to get started. We're going to be doing some digital painting. But before we get into that, new this week is Rick and Morty Presents The Vindicators. That's going to be out this week. It's like 30 pages, 36 pages, somewhere in there. And it's awesome. You should check it out. You should pick it up. But let's get into what we got here. So here is the painting where we left it. Here's where we left it. All right. I'm still kind of finishing my canned coffee, which I don't know, man. Canned coffee. Is it good? Is it not good? I don't know if I can tell. All right. Let's get into this. Canned coffee has now been put aside. All right. So here's where we left it. And I was kind of like middle ground on it. Like, it needed something, and I was trying to do a lot in the color to kind of like spice it up, but I don't think it was the color. Here's what it looks like without the line art. Which, by the way, I think we're gonna keep some of the line art like around the eye a little bit, just because like I think it looks weird without it, but like everything else is gonna get cut. Here's the thing. I think that we didn't do the black and whites. The black and white stuff, I think, has a problem. I think there's a problem in the black and white stuff. I don't think that it's like we got like kind of like lost in the shuffle. Hey! Thank you very much for the follow. I think that was a follow. My little widget was broken. It was either a follow or subscription. Either way, thank you very much. Let me see if I can figure out where my widgets. Yes, virtual sandwich. Virtual turkey sandwich. So, okay, I think our problem is in the black and whites. And I'll tell you why. There's nothing like wrong going on here. Like maybe the teeth are a little bit jacked, but other than that, like there's nothing like wrong with this digital painting. But here's the wrong thing that's happening here. We are boring as hell. And that's on me. That's my fault. So we're gonna try to change that. I think that the thing that we're lacking is context and drama. those are the two things that I feel like digital painting needs that this does not have. So to get into that, what I want to do is kind of like maybe do like mess with the background a little, and then also I kind of want to get into like, I think just like throwing a grad through the face, through the head might work to our advantage. Like give the whole piece like a little bit of, not on the nose, because I want the nose to stick out. Oh god. Oh god. Those are bad selections. Because I want the nose to stick out, but I think that like if we just throw like here's like where our darkest darks are, and let's just throw it through. I think maybe set it to multiply. Maybe back it up a little. Yeah, I think this is like a good place to kind of start. Obviously we gotta fix this stuff down here, but I think this is a good place to start. I think conversely, we might want to like, whoa, there we go. We might want to just like light it in like the top in like a nice way. And then I kind of want to like maybe do like a rim lighting around him. I think we're doing like radical stuff, but I think it's gonna pay off. Now again, like, you know, I know there's a few of you in here. I'm not a digital painter. Like, we are out of the comfort zone. Normally, what I do is comic books. I normally do. What were we using? Chunlo brushes, I believe. We were using this brush. So yeah, normally I do comic books, and we're gonna get back to comic books after this. I have a subscriber, Johnny Lighthands, just gave me a sweet portfolio to review. Sometimes we do portfolio reviews here for subscribers. If you guys are interested in that and you want to subscribe and check that out, we have a subscriber only room in the Discord that you can drop off portfolios, and we can get into that. But yeah, Johnny Lighthands gave me a portfolio that I'm actually really excited to review, because his work is really strong. And it's going to be a weird review, because it's going to be like, instead of me being like, well, you got to fix this and you got to fix this and this is looking weird. It's instead of like that, which we're going to get into that a little bit. But like, instead of being that, it's going to be more like, okay, what's your next step? You know? Like, how do we go from like the portfolio is strong to like what's gonna happen next, which is gonna be like super fun. It's been a long time since I've been out of the industry, since I've been like not out of the industry, but like out of the portfolio hustle. So we'll see how it goes, but I think it's gonna be a fun time. So I kind of want to like put like a little rim lighting around him, and we're gonna kind of make that glow a little bit when we get to that point. But yeah, this is just kind of like where we want the base of this to be. By the way, doing this has made me just like this little bit of work has made me a better colorist. Like, doing stuff like this on the side with you guys has made me a better colorist. Like, I've started to notice, I'm working on a Deadpool thing right now. And I've been like, I used to be like very, very scared to like paint stuff in. You know what I mean? And lately, because I've been doing the sketchbook challenge, which is I'm trying to do a sketch a day every day, I've started getting like more confident in my abilities, which I think is like to you know, the betterment of just me as an artist. You know, I think that being out of your comfort zone and trying things out will only make you a stronger artist. So if you're out there and you're like, you're feeling stuck or whatever, just try something totally different. Try something totally new and see where it goes. I think that is like the best advice to give you. Because you always want to keep like moving as an artist, you know, like you never want to be like, well, I'm just going to do this forever because this is what I am. Like, no, man. Like, you got to try stuff out. You got to, like, get out of your comfort zone. You got to, like, live life a little. You got to, like, you know, just, like, get wild. I see a lot of, like, comics professionals who are, like, older that, like, are not, like, okay, comics is in like a weird place right now because I feel like there's a ton of this like wave of new talent that's happening within the industry right now, which is awesome. But there's like some creators who are a little bit like negative about it. I'm not going to like, you know, name names or call people out, but like I think that we're gonna work on another layer because we're gonna be kind of working in the background here. I think that like those creators are upset that newer people are coming in and like making good comics and like, you know, they're not adapting. You know what I mean? Like they're not. You don't ever want to like find yourself in that position where you're like comfortable not adapting. I was making the worst work of my career when I felt like I was comfortable and not adapting. I gotta figure this thing out. I think I gotta zoom out to figure this out. Yeah, when I was like, well, I just do this and this is who I am and like that's all that I've thought through it. Like that was kind of like the worst place for me to be as an artist. And if you are in that spot, like don't like, you know, panic or anything. You know, if you're watching this at home and you feel like, well, I'm just doing this and you know, I don't know. Don't panic. Things will be fine. But it's like I want you to be inspired to be the best version of yourself. And to do that, like, you have to, like, you know, get out of your comfort zone. Try stuff out. Which is what we're doing here. And we're gonna go rapidly back into our comfort zone when we come back next time. Hopefully we finish this. I'd like to get this done. One of the things that this is why I did this on another level, so I can kind of like, or another layer, so I can kind of like tweak it a little bit. We can eventually like get this right. I mean, are these like street lights? Is this like city lights? Is this sunlight? I don't know. We're going to try to paint it like vaguely, like stuff. Vaguely. We just kind of want to like, I don't know, give it a little bit of context. But yeah, what I was going to say is that like, you know, if you find yourself in a position where you're like upset or scared or whatever because there's like a new crop of talent, know this. That happens in every single industry. And the thing that scares you is not the new crop of talent. The thing that scares you is that you are worried that you are becoming irrelevant, or that you might have to change, or something like that. Like, that's the thing that's like freaking you out. Not these, you shouldn't take it out on the people around you who are like just trying to like make comics. And chances are these people around you that are just trying to make comics like liked your stuff and like you inspired them. So like I feel like sometimes with older artists who like get a little crotchety in their old age, like give out these like sour milk like portfolio reviews because they're like, oh, this kid's gonna be good, or like this kid's got something going on, and then they like, I don't know, lash out or whatever. I don't know, it's weird. It's these people, man, these people. By the way, Emerald City Comic Con looked fantastic. A lot of my friends were there, and I wish I could have gone. I didn't set it up fast enough. Cons these days are filling up so fast that like sometimes, because I am not a great planner, sometimes I miss out. I really need like a somebody to kind of help me out with this stuff. I need it's weird because it's like with comics, it's like I don't have enough work to like hire a secretary, but I feel like there's just enough work to be annoying. Does that make sense? I feel like that makes sense. So all right, our vulture's looking ours and Chad Thomas's vulture. By the way, you should follow, if you dig this line art, if you dig this painting, you should follow Chad Thomas. He did all the line art stuff for this. He gave me kind of like a pencil sketch to work from. So yeah, if you dig this, you should follow his work. He does like very cartoony stuff. He's working on like some Ninja Turtle stuff. It looks totally rad. Follow him. I'm trying to make Vulture look a little old, so let's paint some little lines in there. We can take I'm just throwing in some kind of like glow grads to make like the side of his face glow a little bit. Go under here. So it looks like, he's getting some like bounce light going on. But yeah, if you're into comics and you're finding yourself in a place where you're like, I don't know, you feel like you're attacked in some capacity or something like that. My best advice to you is to like pull back, like give yourself a breath and be like, why do I feel this way? Instead of like just lashing out at the people around you. I saw some people talking online about how like, some creators feel that way and they can't figure it out. And the reason is because they're scared. And it's like, dude, just step it up. Like, you got experience, just step it up. There is no industry anywhere, like art aside, like there is no industry where you can just be like, hey, I'm just gonna like phone it in for like 30 years. Like, I don't know of any industry like that where you're like, I learned everything I learned and then I'm done and nothing's ever gonna change. Anyway, so we're adding a little bit of drama to the vulture. Can you guys feel the drama? I can feel the drama. I kind of wanted to like, so he kind of like I don't know. He doesn't have a body. This is like a portrait kind of thing. So I kind of wanted to just like loosely darken it up back here, and then like push that dark value into the rest of the piece, just so that it kind of feels like he's like a little bit in shadow, like he's like folding back a little bit. We'll see if that works. Cheer Anatomy. The chat room is weird. So the chat, by the way, the chat now has a thing on the top where it says, "Hey, Nimish, thank you. 2-month anniversary. Nice." The chat has a thing on there where it's like, cheer now to be #1. I don't know what that is. I'm not doing that to you. Like, you know, like if you feel like you want to cheer, go ahead and cheer. If you don't, it's not a big deal. Like, you know, whatever. So Nimish actually asked me the other day. He was like, or I think it was today maybe. He was wondering, because I was talking about how I was going to do like a CMYK video, and then like that just never happened. And he was wondering, he was like, did I miss it? What's going on? So just to reiterate, I am going to do that. I have a new computer that's ordered, and I wanted to make it a series, part of a series called Colorist Secrets, and I wanted to not start that series using iMovie and you know, the Mac stuff, and then have to like port it over and then have it like look different, if that makes any sense. Like if I start using iMovie and then I don't even know what I'm going to be using on the PC, but like once I switch platforms, like I don't want it to start to look weird, you know? So you guys are just going to have to wait for that stuff. All right. So we did a lot here in this short time. We kind of like pushed the value back for we created a little bit of context for the light source, and then we also, in doing so, kind of like ramped up the shadow from the chin up so that it like kind of pulls you here, and then we added this kind of like rim lighting around. Let's turn on some of these color layers and see how everything looks. So here's how it looks right now with all these color layers on. We're going to tweak this color because this is okay, but it's not great. I'm not exactly sure if we're going to keep this. I think maybe we can tweak the gradient map a little. Let's try it. Let's try it. So if we change things in the gradient map, we'll get different results, obviously. Maybe we do like a greenish tint at the top rather than a yellowish tint, because he is the vulture after all. I think this is starting to look good. We're starting to head into the right direction, I feel like. Now, I was thinking about this, and I was like, we should just, like, oh man, he looks evil and strange without the glow on. I kind of like that. So, I was thinking that we could just, like, take this and then tweak it. Whoa. I was on the wrong thing. I was going to mess with the glows. Um, that we could take this and just kind of like add a new layer and start like kind of painting on top of it. I wonder if we can. What if we did like an adjustment layer of like hue saturation? I was thinking about doing like a desat and then masking it to also like pull focus. Hey Sally, we're out of the comfort zone. Which is a common theme on this stream apparently. So like this seems overwhelming, this seems less overwhelming. We can let's keep the line art, but let's change the color of the line art to like a red. I want to keep the line art not anywhere in the nose, anywhere in the mouth, not over here. I just want to kind of keep it around the eye. Maybe it'd be best to choose what I want to keep and then get rid of the rest. Maybe we'll keep this. This down here. This right here. Maybe we'll keep this here. Cut the rest. It's a quiet chat today. That's fine. So yeah, I feel like we're starting to get somewhere. Maybe we want to try to... This might be a shorter stream. This like came together a lot faster than I thought it would. Let's change up the eye a little bit. I kind of just want to make it a little stronger. So yeah, like I said, we're going to be doing another portfolio review the next time you guys see us, and then we are back to just regular coloring, and we're going to be you're watching while income. Yeah, push them liver spots. Yeah, we're gonna. You're watching while income. That was a thing. Like I kind of want to do this like pure white. We're good. Yeah. Okay. Everyone paying attention to what the masters do. I don't know about the master, man. I'm like way out of my comfort zone with this. I've said it multiple times. Yeah, you're watching while inking. Yeah. So we're gonna be back in the comfort zone. Next time, I think I have like a Rick Leonardi New Mutants cover that I want to get done. We gotta get more closer than that. Which I'm stoked on. And we're gonna do a okay. You're back drawing some bullshit instead of learning it. I don't know that there's a whole lot to learn with this stream, to be completely honest. Okay, so here's the thing. So we're painting on a new layer here, and I'm like trying to flesh out this eye, and I'm struggling. And part of the reason why I'm struggling is because I want to use the tools that I normally use when I do digital coloring, when I do like, like multiplies, screens, stuff like that. And I think that because of that, we're just going to flatten. Like, I know this is pretty scary. Let's just do a quick quick save, just in case. Just in case. And we're just going to, like, go in, flatten this whole thing so that I can start messing around in, like, the sandbox that I know. We're just going to paint right on top. Yeah, so like I said, we're gonna do a portfolio review that's gonna be less about the work and more about the how to get work. That's probably what it's gonna turn into, because Johnny Lighthands turned in a portfolio that's very, very good. Way better than the stuff that I made when I was like first starting out. I'm very excited to get into it. And I think I'm going to do that magic cover unless somebody suggests something in the Discord that I got to get on top of. So yeah, New Mutant stuff. Man, Jessica Jones comes out like tomorrow. Maybe we should figure out if we can do some Jessica Jones stuff. I was thinking about doing some Jessica Jones sketching, but like maybe we should just straight up like you expect those liver spots magical? I don't know about magical. Man, it's weird digital painting, like Pirate Jessica Jones? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna go in that direction, but we will go in a direction. I am a Jessica Jones fan. I think Jessica Jones is like the strongest of all the Netflix shows. Are we goofing it? Are we goofing it? We might be goofing it. So yeah, I'm super stoked on it. Oh, did we save this brush? Is this the same brush? This is not the same brush. No. Is this the same brush? Yes. Yeah, I think Jessica Jones is the strongest of all the Netflix shows. I think that might have to do with Kristen Ritter being a really good actress, though. So we are pushing the bags under the eyes. We are making the Vulture sickly. Lacked a bit of action, like in Daredevil. Felt like Daredevil didn't have enough action. Conversely, my lovely fiance, who is a fan of all these shows, but not a comic reader, she thought Daredevil, anytime like the ninja actions of Daredevil like were taking center stage, she was just like, ugh, get me out of here. More Kingpin, please. So I don't know. Maybe it's just different things appeal to different people, I guess. You don't need the action, just a good story. Yeah, I'm with you. Um, so around this edge, what's happening is the color that we put down messed with the shading that we put down because we tweaked the shading at the beginning of the stream. So we're kind of just like fixing it. Maybe fixing it, making it worse, fixing it. Who's to say at this point? um, but yeah, all the Daredevil stuff. And to be fair, maybe it was because I was like watching it with her, but like I was also getting like I'm usually all in on the ninja stuff with Daredevil, but I was getting like a little tired, a little exhausted. Uh, yeah, but I think Kingpin's real good. All the Kingpin stuff is so good. Let's make these liver spots kind of grosser. It's tough to get a good circle out of this brush because it's got such a weird shape. We're gonna try to do the best we can. The liver spots look weird. They look weird. Daredevil season 2, season 1 came in late. I love the first season. All the Kingpin stuff's awesome, but like season 2 just I don't know, it just didn't strike the same nerve as the first season did. And I think that was cuz lack of Kingpin stuff. Like all the Kingpin stuff I really liked. Maybe they should have just made a Kingpin show. I don't know. Um Man, he doesn't look like he's doing too well. Um, Vulture's looking rough. But season 2 was like all the Elektra stuff, which I was kind of like, eh. But the Punisher stuff was so good. Yeah, exactly. So the Punisher stuff was really, really great. But then, weirdly, my wife and I, or my fiance and I are like struggling to get through the Punisher right now. There's just like, I don't know, he's just like not killing enough fools, you know, like he's just not punishering enough. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. He does in the second part of the season. Yeah, maybe we're just not like I feel like there's a middle part where just like they're gathering intel and I'm just like I just don't care. Like while they're gathering intel, I feel like the Punisher should be doing some crazy shit, you know? Like I wish that he was as antsy as I was during that whole sequence. Oh man, we're goofing it over there. Let's back it up. Like I also feel like though the show is about Punisher trying to same problem with the Netflix series. That's why I think they're going down to 9 or 12 episodes, try to cut the filler. Yeah, man. Like, I keep posting Cell Signal, so if you bow out because it's not because you're not enjoying it. Oh, well, thank you very much. I hope that the Cell Signal holds out. Yeah, that's the thing is, like, I feel like all of the Punisher stuff, all of the Netflix shows have, like, this lull in the middle that is just, like, not great, where it like takes a shift, and yeah, maybe that is why they're going down to 9 episodes or whatever. Where it just like starts to get hard to get through. Man, I keep like tinkering on this thing, but I'm like, are we just done? We might be just done. I don't know. We're entering that phase where we're like, are we done? Are we done? Are we done? I can't tell. That's fine. This is a good phase to be in because it means that we're like, making some decent progress. I wonder how this would look if we cut, like, we're multiply. If we cut, like, way under. I mean, it wouldn't be around the... It would just be kind of there. And, like, there. I don't know, man. Does this look done to you guys? I think it might be done. Kevin Smith said the network TV series are happy with one well-written episode for every 4. Oh my god. That does not... If I came out with, like, one good issue for every 4, people would go crazy. Like, people would be like, Nick, get your shit together. They get something out every week, but for Netflix, it's binge. Yeah, it's a weird thing. I don't feel cheated by less episodes because I watch a lot of stuff while I work, and I kind of feel like when I watch stuff while I work, that like I'm just happy to have anything to watch, kind of. Does that make any sense? We're gonna try to do some like special effects stuff, little splatters and stuff like that. Give it a little bit of zing, a little bit of magic. We're not going to keep all of these splatters, but we just kind of want to create a sense of hand of the artist kind of thing. We working? Photoshop? You working with me? Oh, you're not working with me. You're kind of working with me. There we go. Oh man, should we put maybe like multiply down some splatter, try to give it like a little bit of tooth on the face? Maybe we'll try that. But yeah, nine episodes, still 3 movies worth. Yeah, totally. I feel like I feel like we're getting close to being done. Man, though I do like this. We're just like At this point, we're just like refining. We're kind of doing liver spots with the splatter, which is kind of neat. I don't know. Maybe this is what it needed. Make him look a little more sickly. I like it. I think it's a neat touch. But yeah, so I'm excited for Jessica Jones though. Maybe we'll see if I can dig up some art. But next stream is going to be Johnny Lighthands' portfolio review, like I said before. So be excited about that. It's going to be really good. And if you are out there and you have like a strong portfolio, you're going to pick up like a lot of tips because we're going to go over that kind of stuff. So we can kind of like shift the tone of the piece with like shifting the glow that we put in. Obviously the yellowish reddish glow makes him look a little more sickly, which maybe is the direction we want to go. What does it look like with glow off? He still looks pretty sickly. Maybe like a yellowish orange. I think that's it. I think we're done. Apologies for this stream. This is like the first stream back and I'm like 50 minutes, we're done. Peace. Sorry for that. But we're going to be back into our regular comfort zone next time. So we'll be doing the portfolio review like I said. Oh god. We were messing with hue and saturation. Things seemed like we got a lot of whoa. What's happening, Photoshop? We got a lot of splatter all of a sudden. Maybe I'm just noticing the splatter because we zoomed in. I just want to get rid of the liver spot kind of splatter on his hair so that it reads as like liver spot. There we go. All right. Yeah, first digital painting. I think we ended up in like a good place. What do you guys think? Cross Contour likes it. Yeah, I think we got to where we needed to be. I think this is a pretty good first digital painting. Hopefully we'll do more of this soon. I think that we probably will. I don't know. Maybe we'll do some more complex stuff. Maybe we'll even do some of my own stuff. My own stuff, the weakest part of it is probably going to be, thank you, Sally. It's probably going to be doing the line art, which is why we digital painted with Chad's line art. Thank you, Chad, for letting us do this. But I don't know if we're gonna be doing any more digital painting anytime soon, because when we get out of our comfort zone on the weekend, oh, thank you, Jeremy. When we get out of our comfort zone on the weekend, we're going to be back into the swing of things with Curse of the Iron Chef. We're going to be starting to do pages. I apologize that I was not able to do that this weekend, but like things got crazy and out of control, and it's fine now, but like, you know, it just didn't happen this weekend. But this coming weekend, we're going to start page 1, panel 1. We're going to get into the mix. It's going to be nuts. You're not going to want to miss it. And we're going to be back to regular comic work soon. We got a portfolio to review. It's going to be great. I know I'm repeating myself. Apologies. I'm just excited. All right, guys. Thank you for coming and hanging out. We're going to post this on all the social media network platforms. So by all means, go check it out. They're above me, way up there in the corner, way up there. And join the Discord. We're like talking comics 24/7. We're talking about what we were reading this weekend, comics wise. Boyks went to Emerald City Comic Con. He's a regular chatter in the stream. He was posting what he picked up at the show. Yeah, we just hang out all day. It's great. So if you want more of this, if you want me just talking nonsense in your life, join the Discord. Get in there. But for now, I'm going back to Deadpool. Until next time, guys, keep making comics.